guys, I thought I would pop on and do a video about my makeup must-haves. Products that I reach for every day, products that if I ran out tomorrow I would go out immediately and repurchase. So the first thing, and this is kind of like broad spectrum, is the Dr. Jart BB Creams. I love these. They are just amazing. They are my favourite BB cream. I've tried some others. These are hands down, I feel, in terms of the brand, the best BB creams on the market right now. I think they're fantastic. This one in particular is the Water Fuse BB cream, which is the cooling system one. I have the others. I have, how many do I have? I have 4 of them. I have the detoxing one, I have the platinum one and the premium one, and I also have the rejuvenating one. This one, as I said, is the Water Fuse one. I love them. I have stopped wearing foundation. To put foundation on my skin now is horrible. I've just got so used to the coverage of this, and it's kind of perfecting qualities, and I've got so used to how light it feels on my skin that when I put foundation on now, it's just bizarre. I just don't like it. So I will always repurchase these. I think this is pretty much holy grail. I will obviously probably in the future try foundations because that's the makeup nut in me coming to the surface, but in terms of things that I would definitely recommend to everyone and things that I will always repurchase and things that if I had to just throw some stuff in a bag and know that I could probably just use in any temperature, you know, anywhere in the world and still come out looking fantastic, these are the things that I would choose. I wouldn't choose foundation, I would choose the Dr. Jart. Eye primers are really important to me. I never ever put my eye makeup on without a primer, ever. I just don't. I've always used primers. You know, I still remember going around beauty counters a long time ago now and asking if they did things like eye primers, things you put on before you put your eyeshadow on. And I remember I went into Space Decay and I asked the girl at the NARS counter there whether she did anything like an eye base, and she didn't know what I was talking about, and told you it was a long time ago, and she kind of just looked at me like, what are you going on about? And I remember I finally went into Boots and I went to the Elizabeth Arden counter and I said, after I'd been everywhere else, and I said, do you do something called an eye primer, an eye base? And I was just ecstatic. She said, oh yeah, sure. And that was pretty much my first primer, the Elizabeth Arden Eye Fix. And it's still a favourite to this day. It's fantastic. But I never ever use eyeshadow without eye primer. It's just unnatural. So my favourite ones, probably not going to be a surprise, are the Urban Decay ones. I have them all. I also have the original one. I have a couple of the original ones. They're my favourite. This one's Eden, this one's Sin, which I have on today, and this one is Greed. I love them all. I really wouldn't pick like a favourite. I would say probably, obviously the original one goes with everything, but I really like Sin. I think it's perfect, especially in this really nice hot weather we're having. You can just put it on its own, or I've used Suspect and YDK from the Naked 2 palette over the top. I don't know where that's come from. And yeah, so I really like Sin and I really like Eden. I think Eden's fantastic, and it's really nice, Eden, if you just want to kind of neutralise your eye area. If you have any redness on your eyelids, you can just slap this on and go. So the Urban Decay primers, believe the hype, they're fantastic. They're my absolute favourite, and I've never tried any other primer ever. They do the job. This product is absolute a must-have. I will always repurchase this. I think it's fantastic. It's a little bit controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. I think it's fab. I've just never ever put my makeup on, even if I'm just like sitting around the house and not going anywhere. I never apply my makeup without applying this on top, and it's the MAC Fix Plus. I think this is fantastic. I think for the price it's fantastic. This was £12. They also do a little one, which is behind me somewhere. Where is it? I don't know, I can't see. It's there. They also do a little one for £7. I'd recommend the big one because it's just, you know, it's just more cost effective. It's fantastic. It's lovely in this sort of weather. It fixes my makeup perfectly. It keeps everything on a little bit longer. It stops me looking powdery. It kind of melds everything together. I've told you my love for MAC Fix Plus in many a video, but it's an absolute holy grail. It's a must-have. That's it. It's fantastic. A couple of eye products. This was actually sent to me, and I don't know how I live without it. Really, I don't, in terms of like my makeup world. It's the Illamasqua Medium Pencil in Rump. I wear this every single day. It is a sky blue, baby blue pencil. Looks like that. And I wear it in my waterline. I have it in my waterline today. It's waterproof. You can use it on the body. You can use it as an eyeliner on the top lash line. I use it in my waterline. It's brightening. You can see. It goes with everything. I prefer it to the Benefit Eye Bright. It's just a fantastic, fantastic pencil. I think they're quite expensive, but they're well worth it. And I've had this for ages and there's still a huge amount left. It's a gorgeous eye brightening pencil. If you're looking for something that brightens the waterline, makes your eyes look amazing, this I would recommend to everyone. It's fantastic. I really like this. And as I said, that's in Rump. This is a little bit of a sad one for me. Because I can't get it over here, which is a shame. But this is hands down probably my favourite eyeliner. I wear eyeliner pretty much every day. It's the one I have on today. This is a liquid liner. It's a felt tip liner. It's the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. I love this. I've had it for ages. It's just a very, very thin point. Very, very thin. And I love it. I think it's fantastic. It has a little ball in it to help it mix. I think it's absolutely fab. This was a gift, so I'm not quite sure how much it is, but if they sold these over here, I'd run straight out and buy like 5 more. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The other ones that I do like are the Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liners. So those will probably, you know, take the place of this, but I think this is a lot cheaper. So yeah, if they sold this in the chemists over here, I'd definitely be buying it all the time. I think it's fab. So I think I might cry when I run out of this because it's my favourite liquid liner ever. So that's by Physicians Formula. Eyeshadow's always a difficult one for me, but I have really stopped using my loose eyeshadows and my pigments. They're a hassle, they're a bit of a pain, and I just always reach for palettes. So in terms of eyeshadows that I would immediately run out and repurchase, I picked 2 palettes. The first one will not surprise anybody. It's the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This one is just, I mean, honestly, I couldn't have created a better palette myself, really. It's just fantastic. Everyone's seen it. It's gorgeous. I reach for this every morning if I'm in a rush, if I have to get to an appointment, if I have to do my makeup really, really quickly, I reach for this. This is just it. It's a go-to, fail-safe set of eyeshadows. The pigmentation is fantastic. The colours suit my skin tone better than the Naked 1 palette. They're a little cooler, which is why I like it, because I'm quite pale. And it's something I will always reach for, and it's my favourite palette. I think it's absolutely my favourite palette. It's just that you cannot go wrong with this. There is no combination of colours from this palette that would look funny together or off together. Every single colour complements every single other colour. So absolutely, the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. And another palette, which I adore, is the Stila in the white palette. I love this. I would definitely repurchase this. I think it's fantastic. This is another one that I reach for if I'm in a rush. It's just got so many beautiful colours. And then finally, for cheeks, I haven't done anything in regards to lips because I use so many different lipsticks and lip glosses, and unless I was going to go for like a brand, in which case I'd probably pick Revlon and MAC in terms of my favourite brand for lip products. But in terms of like one colour or, you know, a shade or a finish or anything, I really don't have a favourite, I don't think. Apart from the amplified cream finishes from MAC, they would be probably my favourite lipstick finishes ever. But I don't have a definite go-to everyday must-have colour from any line. So I haven't done lip products because I'm just a big lip junkie, as you can see. So yeah. So finally, for cheeks, these are my must-haves, absolute must-haves. These are things that I would recommend to everybody. First of all, the W7 Honolulu Bronzer. This is like £2. Big dent in mine. It's gorgeous. Complete dupe for the Benefit Hoola. Is it Hoola? Yeah, Benefit Hoola. Really nice, not orange, nice chocolatey finish, nice on all different skin types, skin tones. Sorry if you're pale. It's perfect. I have it on today. Really, really nice. Love it. So I would definitely recommend that to everybody, and I'll repurchase it because it's just it's a complete go-to. And then finally, ooh, choking a bit. That's not good. And then finally, for cheeks and for my whole makeup must-haves, this is a must-have. This is MAC's Magically Cool Liquid Palette in Honey Rose. I know, how many times have I mentioned this? get a new theme. But I absolutely adore this. It's fantastic, and everyone that upon my recommendation has gone out and bought it says that they love it too. It is a beautiful rose gold highlighter. You can also just use it on its own. You don't have to put it over blush. You can use it on its own if you're very pale. It doubles kind of as like a really nice kind of bronzer. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic when you set it with MAC Fix Plus. I adore this. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I would definitely go out and repurchase that. So those are my makeup must-haves. If you have any similar video that you've done, like Holy Grail products, link it down below in a video response. I'd like to see that. Or just tell me, leave me a comment and tell me what yours are. And yeah, I tag all of you if you want to do this a similar type of video. That'd be really cool. I'd like to see that. So I hope that was helpful. I hope it gave you some kind of ideas for things that you might want to try. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.